let this be a normal field trip?
With a friend? No way!
Cruising on down Main Street, you're relaxed and feeling good. Next thing that you know, you're seeing octopus in the neighborhood, surfing on the sine wave, swinging through the stars. Take a left at Human Testing, take your second right past Mars on the magic scuba. Navigator nostril, climb on the magic scuba, make a plankton too. On our magic scuba, drop the river of lava on magic scuba. Such a fine thing to do. So strap your bums right to the seat. Come on in and don't be shy. Just to make your day complete. You might get baked into a pie on the magic scuba. Step inside, it's a wilder ride. Come on, ride on the magic scuba.
Type in your name and click the Go button when you're ready to play. Go. Off to our adventure.
Our terrarium is just like a real forest, with rich soil and lots of plants. There's even some water for our bugs to take a bath.
Not a big plus if you're a stink bug.
That underwing moth has drab outer wings which help him blend into this tree. But look at the beautiful colors of his underwings. When he flashes them, the colors scare his predators away. This is amazing camouflage. Can you tell where the leaves end and the leaf insect begins?
And they're off. The giant water bug has taken the lead, followed by the back swimmer. Yes, it's going to be close. But it looks like, yes, it is! The giant water bug is the winner.
These ants are marching one by one, taking these leaves back to their colony.
Lots of bugs eat by sucking the sap out of plants. It works for them, but if I slurped up my soup at home, I'd be in big trouble. If you want to get the buzz on bees and wasps, then read my report. To find out about these little stingers, just click on the pictures. Wasps and bees are good house builders. Their homes are made from different materials. This is a wax hive that wild honeybees built in a tree hole. These paper wasps make paper by chewing wood. They use the paper to build a nest for their babies. Wow, it looks just like a papier-mâché basketball. These may look like mud tubes, but they're really nurseries for babies that will grow up to be organ-pipe mud dauber wasps. We know that bees are insects because they have 6 legs and 3 body parts. This big furry bumblebee, like all bees, is a strict vegetarian. The honeybee carries pollen from flower to flower and is the most famous pollinator. But other kinds of bees and even many flies and wasps are important pollinators too. Most people think that all bees live together in hives, but here's a solitary bee with her own personal nest in the ground. Wasps have big eyes and they can see all of the colors, except for green and red. It's a good thing they don't use traffic lights in wasp country. I thought that wasps and bees could bite until I discovered that their stingers are on their abdomens, not in their mouths. Bugs tend to stay away from wasps because they're fierce predators and eat other bugs. This bee didn't stand a chance. Wasps like meat, but it isn't their only meal. These yellow jackets, like most other wasps, also like to eat fruit. Our meadow bugs will have a ball living in this terrarium. But Wanda, it looks like our team is short one player.
What do you mean, Ralphie?
There's a bug missing from our terrarium. I don't know how this could have happened.
Wanda here, reporting on What is a Bug? To find out more, click on the pictures. Most kids call any small, creepy-crawly animal a bug. But to a scientist, a bug has to be an insect. Insects are arthropods, which means that their skins are their skeletons. All insects, like the stag beetle, have 6 jointed legs. They also have 3 body parts: the head, the middle, which is called the thorax, and the abdomen. They also have antennae and sometimes wings. Insects have compound eyes, made up of many 6-sided facets. Each facet sees a small part of the whole picture. It's like looking at hundreds of tiny puzzle pieces and fitting them all together to see the whole picture. Creepy-crawly animals like this Argiope spider are arachnids, not insects. Like insects, arachnids are arthropods. Their skin is their skeleton. However, arachnids are different from insects because they have 8 legs and only 2 body parts. They also don't have antennae or wings. Pill bugs are also not insects because they have more than 6 legs. Although the millipede is an arthropod, it has way too many legs to be an insect or arachnid. The word millipede means thousands of feet. It turns out that insects have some pretty large relatives, including this shrimp. They're called crustaceans. The crab is also a crustacean. Crustaceans are called bugs of the sea, even though there are no insects living in the ocean. Scorpions are arachnids. They have 8 legs and 2 body parts, and are therefore relatives of the spider.
Does anyone know why the spider went to the travel agency?
It needed a vacation?
Close, Keisha. It wanted to see the World Wide Web.
We've got enough flowers and plants in our meadow terrarium for the bugs to play their favorite game, hide and seek.
I guess they don't have enough room in there for baseball.
My report is all about the good, the bad, and the bizarre bugs. Click on the pictures to get started. Some bugs, like this ladybug larva, help us take care of our gardens. It eats the aphids that suck the life out of plants. This ladybug grub is enjoying an aphid dinner. This beautiful lacewing is another favorite of gardeners because both the babies and adults eat lots of aphids. People also love silkworms since they're so useful. Their silken cocoons are unraveled by humans and spun into cloth. Actually, silkworms aren't worms at all. They're baby silk moths. Here's a close-up of a bug that nobody likes. Ask this guy what makes him tick, and he'll say 8 legs and sucking blood. That's why this sheep tick is not a welcome visitor. Farmers don't like to see potato aphids on their plants because they can destroy crops. But, on the other hand, ladybugs and lacewings love them for lunch. Dogs may hate fleas, but I think they're cool looking. Their long legs are definitely designed for jumping. There are some bizarre looking bugs in the world. This alligator or peanut bug, found in the rainforest of Costa Rica, could win a prize for being peculiar. Although this bug may look fierce, it's a gentle vegetarian. This little dust mite is definitely odd looking. But don't worry, you'll never see one with your naked eye. It's so tiny, you need a microscope to get a good look at it. Yikes, this spike-headed katydid is so funny looking, I think he's cute. But to other bugs, his fierce look and color say keep away.
Carlos, we've got just the right plants in here for our forest bugs, but I think one of them is missing.
I know, Keisha, but I'm trying not to let it bug me.
run our terrarium like a first-class hotel. These bugs are our guests, and it's our job to meet their every need.
That's what I call room service.
Bug Behaviors by me, Keisha. To find out more about the special talents of bugs, click on the pictures. Everybody knows that lots of bugs chew leaves. But did you know that many bugs actually help make fruit by pollinating flowers? Bugs visit flowers to get yummy pollen and nectar, but they also spread pollen from one flower to another. This helps create seeds, and seeds grow into fruits. Different bugs use different methods to get their food. The predaceous diving beetle larvae catch their prey by waiting with their long jaws wide open. When a tasty meal swims by, the larvae lunges forward, injects its victim with a digestive enzyme, and then sucks it down. This blue jacket dragonfly catches its prey by holding its bristly front legs together to form a basket. When a fly buzzes by, the dragonfly swoops down and scoops up the fly in mid-flight. The female photurus firefly catches male fireflies of other species by fooling them. The photurus female flashes the signal of a female from another firefly species, and this tricks the male into thinking she wants to mate. When the male flies down, the female photurus gobbles him up. Ants often live in large colonies. The colonies are made up of worker ants, army ants, babies, and a queen. These female worker ants are working together to catch food. The ants sweep through an area, outnumbering and overpowering their prey. These leaf-cutting ants are very well organized, as they work together to gather food for the colony. These awesome worker army ants have huge jaws for carrying food back to the nest and for protecting their queen. This queen ant is responsible for producing all the baby ants in her colony. She is much larger than the other ants in the colony. Look at how well the orchid mantis blends right into that flower. Now that's what I call camouflage.
I can't wait to enter our terrarium in the science fair. Before this project, I didn't even know what a terrarium was.
According to my research, a terrarium is a place for our bugs and plants. My research also says that ours is gonna win big. Isn't this amazing? It's an emperor dragonfly during his metamorphosis from nymph to adult. Some people think insects are gross and useless, but certain bugs can be very helpful. For example, ladybugs will eat up the aphids that like to suck on the vegetables in your garden. My report is about defense mechanisms. If you want to know more about how bugs keep other bugs from eating them, just click on a picture. Bugs defend themselves in many different ways. Some use camouflage to hide from their predators. If you look closely at these leaves, you can see a walking leaf insect. It stays safe by blending into its environment. Predators use camouflage too. Can you find the mantis? Hiding on a flower by blending in with it is the perfect way for this orchid mantis to catch its dinner. Things aren't always what they seem. Take this walking stick, which spends its day hiding on a branch. It blends in so well that no one can see it. Some bugs have a knack for mimicking other animals that scare predators away. Birds will eat a juicy caterpillar, but not one that rears up like a dangerous snake. This dronefly looks just like a honeybee. It even buzzes. Birds will leave it alone to avoid getting stung. Owl butterflies may look beautiful and gentle, but when they spread their wings, they have big spots that look just like a menacing owl's eyes. That's how they scare predators away. Warning signs. Some bugs use bright colors or other warning signs to ward off predators. This black and orange monarch butterfly uses its bright colors to advertise its bad taste. It's telling the birds, "You'd better not eat me." Stink bugs give off a foul smell when they are disturbed, warning predators that they are not a tasty meal. Underwing moths hide on tree bark with their wings closed until something bothers them. Then they flash their bright underwings and startle predators away. I know there were 5 bugs in our jungle terrarium, Arnold, and now there are only 4. They've got all the food and plants they need, so why would one of them want to leave?
I'll bet the mosquito is one bug that even Phoebe thinks is useless.
Then you're in for a surprise, Arnold. Lots of fish and birds eat mosquitoes, which makes them an important link in the food chain. They also...
Okay. The next time a mosquito bites me, I'll say thank you. I did my report on beetles. Just click on the pictures to find out more. Ever wonder why the fireflies' lights shine so bright? These beetles produce light in their abdomens. The light shines right through their transparent skin. Both male and female fireflies flash, but they use different signals. Males usually flash while flying, and females flash when they're on the ground. Some fireflies can synchronize their light patterns so that they all glow at the same time. When they land on a tree, they light it up, just like a Christmas tree. Even firefly larvae and grubs can glow, so it's no surprise that baby fireflies are called glowworms. It seems there's no end to the variety of beetles. In fact, there are more species of beetles than any other animal on Earth. These tough rhinoceros beetles live in Costa Rica. Doesn't this tortoise beetle look like a small turtle? It hides its legs under golden wings that are just like a shell. Check out this dung beetle. Believe it or not, that huge ball of dung he's rolling around is his dinner. Baby beetles like this June bug are called grubs. Although these babies eat plants and roots, many grubs can be hunters too. Like the adults, the diving beetle grubs can breathe air through their snorkel tails. Predaceous diving beetle grubs are such fierce predators that some people call them water tigers.
Bugs can crawl, bugs can fly, they live underground and in the sky. Sit on your nose, get in your head, those little bugs get everywhere. But what I'd love to know is where those little buggies go at night. Underneath the starry skies, do they close their eyes and say goodnight? Bugs can run, bugs can swim, bugs can do most anything. Live in the park, do as they please, walk on the grass and climb the trees. But what I'd love to know is where those little buggies go at night. Underneath the starry skies, do they close their eyes and say goodnight? Bugs go here, bugs go there, they sit on the porch and climb the stair. Some bugs think they're movie stars and sit on the backseat of my car. But what I'd love to know is where those little buggies go at night. Underneath the starry skies, do they close their eyes and say goodnight? Bugs can crawl, bugs can fly, they live underground and in the sky. Sit on your nose, get in your head, those little bugs get everywhere. Those little bugs get everywhere. Those little bugs get everywhere.
According to my research, spiders are not insects because real insects have only 6 legs and spiders have 8.
I hope there's nothing around here that they ate.
My report is about the life cycles of bugs. Just click on the pictures to find out more. According to my research, juvenile bugs look like miniature adults. The only difference is they don't have their wings yet. This juvenile assassin bug has tiny wings, which are starting to develop. As the juvenile stink bug grows, it sheds its skin or molts. After each molt, the wings get bigger and bigger. Juveniles use color as a defense mechanism, just like adults. The bright yellow and black colors on this grasshopper juvenile are a signal to birds and other predators that he's not something they'd like to eat. Many insects that grow up in the water have young that look completely different from the adults. They are known as nymphs. This dragonfly nymph is a fierce little baby. Stonefly nymphs have gills which they use to breathe underwater. When they get older, they crawl up onto a plant, split their skin, and an adult air-breathing stonefly emerges. Promethea moth babies are called larvae. Larvae also do not resemble their parents. They have to build a cocoon before they can hatch into a moth. This transformation is called complete metamorphosis. Let's watch this monarch butterfly go through a complete metamorphosis. It begins life as an egg that hatches into a caterpillar. After growing larger and shedding its skin several times, the caterpillar suspends itself from a leaf, sheds its skin one last time, and changes into a chrysalis or pupa. During the next 10 days, the caterpillar's organs turn into a milky liquid inside the chrysalis, and new butterfly organs take their place. As this happens, the green chrysalis slowly becomes clear, and you can see the adult butterfly inside. The metamorphosis is complete when the new butterfly emerges from its chrysalis. When the butterfly first breaks out, its wings are crumpled and soft. After a couple of hours, the butterfly's wings expand and harden, and the butterfly flies away. The pond in our terrarium is a perfect home for these water bugs. But according to my records, Tim, we should have 5 bugs in here, and there are only 4. I can't imagine what's happened.
Okay, does anyone know why the water strider has 4 long legs and 2 short ones?
My sources tell me that it uses 2 long legs for rowing and 2 long ones for steering through the water.
And that leaves 2 short front legs to hold its prey. Flight by Tim. Click on the pictures to check out how bugs fly. Monarch butterflies are one of the few insects that fly south for the winter, flying over 1,000 miles to Mexico, Florida, and California. Once they arrive, they live together in just a few trees. Most bugs, however, only travel far enough to find food. This swarm of insects darkening the sky contains millions of flying grasshoppers called locusts, searching for something to eat. Dragonflies are incredible flyers and often travel long distances. They fly so quickly that they surprise their prey. They can move straight up or down like a rocket, or hover and stop in midair like a helicopter. Beetles fly by lifting their hard shields, called elytra, and then quickly flapping their fragile flight wings. Butterflies fly with a slower, gentle flap. Body size, wing size, shape, and speed determine if and how a bug flies. The kind of wings an insect has helps determine the way it flies. Dragonflies' wings are ribbed with veins that make them strong. Their wings are connected directly to their flight muscles, giving them the power they need to fly up to 60 miles an hour. When a beetle wants to fly, it lifts up its pair of hard front wings and holds them out of the way. Then the beetle unfurls its back wings and uses them to fly. Lace wings have long, clear, transparent wings covered with veins. Although these wings look very fragile, lace wings are excellent flyers.
is this lacewing beautiful and graceful, but it's a favorite of gardeners since it eats harmful aphids.
What's this? My finely tuned feelers tell me there's a bug missing from each of your terrariums. This may be a case of lizard larceny. But don't worry, we'll find those missing bugs and bring them back to their habitual habitats. And because the bugs we're looking for are so very small...
Oh no! More shrinking! I'm a growing boy. At this rate, I'll never make the basketball team.
Just click on the bus and away we go. Class, we've no time to lose. To the bus! And don't forget our trusty clipboard. We'll be checking it for clues.